conscious. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not a ride nobody wave. We the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy, Yanni at Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second down. Here's Barkley again. And some room to maneuver. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 13. 63 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Robbie Anderson has been used more as a short field receiver in Carolina than the deep threat he was in New York. Over 1,600 yards in 2 seasons with the Panthers. Now his 3rd season as a starter in Charlotte. He picks up a first down here, and he's certainly hoping they get back to throwing him the long ball.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver downfield for a nice completion.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just look at really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Mayfield. And a throw there.
I had to aim that into the try to
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Giants had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Jones. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And the first down as the attempt is made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
But we're to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
Back to throw. Jones out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. He gets him a little bit.
What kind of juke is that?
From the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And so taking it right down Broadway. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown.
This man engaged 8.
And a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points.
It's supposed to be a zone over here.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This nigga Xavier Woods can't tackle, boy.
Brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Taken down at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Mayfield on play action. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Distance. That's a loss of 5 on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow them to chase the ball downfield.
Huh?
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stuff this defense needed to get them.
Move, Noah.
After that possession, now they know they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no returns. And the Giants drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get out and recover yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
13 yards, good for a giant first down. Operating for the gun, Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Jones is going to bat this forward on a jet sweep. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Excellent recognition, and none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 for the 12.
Called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go to halftime. So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield down. Eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a timeout signal for, they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Come on, Jay.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Hello.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee. And
all right, we got to bounce back from week 2. Week 1. Let's not give up the big play.
Now Jones, a final shot before break. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
All right, let's get to the half. Go on with some points, some confidence. Let's go.
As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3.
Touchdown would be nice to drive.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the
take
lead
off.
now. A chance
Let's go.
to expand upon that lead here with their first drive.
McCaffrey, bro. I don't know why they didn't use him in the first game.
Notice that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them.
Yeah, I don't know why he used Buddy the first game. I'm tripping.
About the 27. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in
Get off
and
him.
make that.
Get off of him. Why are you running like that?
To the first down marker at the Giants' 20-yard line. 172 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Why are you running like that? Forget Mayfield.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh.
Christian McCaffrey halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Good length, boy.
He's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds him again.
Ooh, that was almost a good move. There was man 22 that spin when they let him score.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Read that. Got that play in my playbook. We're going home with that. We're going home with that. Got that play in my playbook. Got that play in my playbook.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does it take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Go ahead. Oh, we're going to take our points. Nah.
To be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation.
Oh, I thought I put that cleat in the ground.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception.
Yeah, bend the bang. Okay, bend the bang.
Position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Thought that was a fumble.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Trying to lay one up deep.
That's good, though. I don't know how he got behind me. That's good, though.
Taken down just shy of the 35. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tackle for loss goes to Matthew Ioannidis. Really nice play.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to Tony. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Gano now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Chose the wrong play.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. McCaffrey running up the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake.
Oh, he was open.
He can't get away from the pressure.
You know, hold that block just a little longer.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the
Come on, it's about to get real hectic. This game about to turn.
Feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities. And he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Fourth down, Mayfield.
Fucking catch, boy. Put his damn game away.
He's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
Put his damn game away.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Come here, please.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and
put his damn game away.
Passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And
sir.
Offensively. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball.
Just get it out to the right person. They need to fix that on this damn game. We're going back home.
But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
McCaffrey is crazy.
Wow. 240 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Anderson loses the football.
Soft ass. Look at his ass.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You and I have been around teams for games.
Damn, it could have been a big play, nigga. Fumble the balls.
No turnover. Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
We too fast out there. We too fast out there.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Bring me Sosa. That's what I want. He was talking like that noise. Got beat by them.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage.
Matt Carroll on the block.
Game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Jones off the play fake. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's
Give me Sosa. That's who we want. We want Sosa.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again.
Ain't nothing out there. Good hit, boy. Give me Sosa.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Jones. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. A good pickup there, a 22. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it.
Damn, Barno coming off that edge with 92 speed. This is serious. And get rid of that thing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to the
Barno coming off that end.
Going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The pressure from multiple guys there is preparing him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I'm beat.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, sir.
And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
KD need that X. That's all that is.
This is taken up past the 30. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe
I tried to hard cut him. Oh, he called timeouts. I'm trying to get him out of here.
This time they get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's crazy. They took the beaters out this game, boys. Lovely.
They're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
I'm being overzealous.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
I'm being overzealous.
Now we get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And now here's another interception.
Too fast out there.
Jackson picks it.
We can get to your spot before you. We're too fast out there.
Possession here at their own 6-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.